everyone, my name is Dilip. My register number is CRK19CS128. In this video, I'm gonna explain about the topic called. In this video, I'm gonna explain about the topic called uh, about abstract class and interface. Abstract class and interface. In this program, the aim of this program is to create two interfaces such as math operable and trigonometric operable, which contains functions to perform the basic arithmetic operation, add, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, and trigonometric operations, sine, cos, tan, respectively. Create an abstract class called calculator, which details the class and operation class to perform the specific operations, demonstrate the operations in a menu driven fashion from a main class, which logics in corresponding methods. Okay, we'll start the program, friends. Okay, so, yeah, this is the code for the given question. Okay, which I will import my package java.apple.scanner class with interface. I'm creating an interface with the name maths operable according to the question given. I'm giving the void add method and void subtraction, void multiplication method, void division, void modulus method, and giving another interface class with the trigonometric operable as name. I'm giving another void method sine, cosine, and tan according to the class which was given by in the question. According to that, I'm creating an abstract class with calculator and taking the input from the user. For that, I'm using scanner object equal to new scanner dot system dot. This is the way to take input, and double. I'm using a double with double data type to number one, giving the input, number two, and value result calculator. I'm calling the calculator with I'm calling the method calculator, and inside that I'm taking square bracket system dot order println to enter the number one, double one equal to next dot double to take the number from the user, and for as well as for num2, and num1 equal to num1 and number2 equal to num2, like that. And I'm again calling them method calculator with the double value equal to value, send the value to the value. Okay, I'm creating another class called operation with that. I'm using an inheritance concept to inherit the parent class to child class. I'm inheriting the calculator and inheriting the calculator to operation through extends keyword, and I'm inheriting the interface also, the both interface methods of maths operable and trigonometric operable. These two also. Okay, through implements I'm inheriting that max operable trigonometry. I'm calling the function operation. I'm calling the function method operation. I'm giving the super keyword. It will go to the operation and it will go to the calculator and it will see to the super which was there. The super keyword is to go to the which was assigned in that method. It will go to that method and it will execute the program. As well as for the math operable trigonometric, you can see here all double value super dot add and public void method. I'm using a void add method, result equal to add number 1 plus number 2, for subtraction number 1 minus 2, multiplication number 1 into number 2, division also as well as modulus, as well as sine, and for sine result equal to math dot to radius value to convert it in a radius value, and for cosine as well as for tan. This code is same for the according to this. And after coding, we'll start in a menu driven function, menu driven operation code. I'm using my public class main as my main method, and in my main method public static void governments, and taking input from scanner class, where I'm using an infinite while loop with the while true system. I'm printing the if I press, and after keeping enter, if I press 1 for other 1, it will go to the arithmetic operations. If I press 2 for the trigonometric operations, if I press 3, it will exit from the program. I'm taking an int choice 1 equal to as c object dot next string, it will go to the next object. If choice 1 double equal to 1, while true, I'll select. If a user clicks a 1, means arithmetic operation, inside that the menu driven options will be open. In there we have to select one option for addition or subtraction, or for multiplication or division, or for modulus, like that, friends. Okay, int choice 2 equal to next int for choice 2, like If trigonometric operation means if choice 2 double equal to 1, if operation comes as choice 2 equal to 1, operation object equal to new operation, object 1 dot add system dot out dot println sum. It will be the first one, the sum will be printed. This add method I am calling the recursively, I am calling the add method which was given here. Here you can see add method. This add method was calling, so when we call this method, when the user gives the input, and both numbers will be added and it will show the result over here. The result will be shown over here. Okay friends, the result, yeah, object 2 dot result, this will be printed, as well as same for as well as for choice 3. For choice 3, it is multiplication, choice 2 subtraction, as well as choice 3 multiplication, 4 for division, and 5 for modulus. Okay friends, for sixth one, it will, if you press any sixth number, it will break the while loop. It will break the infinite while loop, and else it will print invalid input. Okay, because the count is only for the fifth one. Okay, else if choice 1 double equal to 2, if the choice clicks 2, then the other trigonometric operations will be executed. I'm using a infinite while loop with system dot println. I'm selecting any option for trigonometric, option 2, first for sine, second for cosine, third for tan, fourth for exit. Okay, in int I'm using an int object class choice equal to next int. If choice 3 double equal to 1, it will print enter the value in degrees, enter the values in degrees, and double value, and next. Now it will go to next int, and it will print the sine value in degrees. It will print the sine value, as well as if you press 2, it will print the degrees in cosine value. It will print in cosine value, as well as for 3, it will print in the tan value. If you press any 4, it will break, and else it will be invalid input. And else if C is double equal to, if you press 1 not 1 2, or if you press 3, it will break, and it will break from the code, or else it is invalid input. Okay, let us check it is this program is running correctly or not. Yeah, yes, just it's running. Yeah, it's coming. Just a minute. Yes, the output was coming. Yeah, you can see here it is asking for the enter. I'm giving first for we'll check for the arithmetic operation. Here you can see the selected options are coming. Okay, first I'm giving for 1 add addition. It is asking for the value. I'm giving 30 for num1. For the num2 I'm giving as 40. Yeah, you can see here the 70 was coming. So that, okay, we'll take for the multiplication also this time. For num1 we'll give as 5. For num2 will give us 25. Yeah, you can see friends, here 125 was printing. So this arithmetic operation is running successfully and coming okay, you can check as for all of this. I'm coming out of this program, this arithmetic operation. Again you can see, if you click 6, it will be exit from there. Okay, now I'm coming for the we'll see for the trigonometric operation. Okay, I have click, it is asking for the sine, cosine, like that. Okay, 1, I'm giving for the 1, it is asking for the values in degrees. I'm giving 0. You can see the values in degrees 0, sine value is 0. Okay, for we'll check for the cosine also. For cosine we'll give the values in, again I will give, this time I will give 45. Yeah, you can check the cosine value. It's printing. The program is running successfully. Thank you for watching.